Ooh, welcome everybody. My name is DNK Cafe. People call me Dank. You can call me DNK. You can call me Dank. You can call me whatever you want. We are here live with you right now with some Dungeon Explorer, and you guys are going to be with me for about an hour here. So you've got Dungeon Explorer, and then we've got the Super Nintendo equivalent. So, without further ado, I see some names in here that I recognize. Let's get started. We are playing Princess Percent in this. Now, what that means is, at the start here, I can put in a little password, and we're going to start playing as the princess, who is super OP, and a lot of fun. So let's get the HDCOG, and we're going to be starting off in 3, 2, 1, go! So Princess Percent, there's a couple of things that are unique about Princess Percent. As you see, we do get to enter a password, which is nice. The first 3 or 4 bosses of this game that you would normally fight in any other version of the game, they're gone. They're gone. They've already been destroyed because the lore of this game is this princess had been captured, and you rescue her. She gives you the password, then you're able to play as her. So any boss that is present before you were to rescue the princess in-game has already been killed. And then you're just here to do mop-up duty. So all I'm doing right now, I am going through the first couple of dungeons without any bosses, just to collect some power-ups. So you see I collect these skulls, I collect these white magic potions, and that's going to be key to the run a little bit later. If you get some good RNG in this, there's a chance that we see a world record in this. But I have to get some good RNG. I need to get the white magic pots and the black magic skulls. Again, all I'm doing right now is picking up some power-ups here that will help me get stronger, help me get faster. Harder, better, faster, and stronger. The trick with Dungeon Explorer is that anything that you see me picking up right now, you saw me pick up a crown, you saw me pick up an axe, those give me a boost to intelligence and strength permanently. Now, it's permanent until I were to take a death. If I take a death, any of those pickups are gone. I don't get access to them anymore. Those stats go back to where they were before I got those pickups. That little cell right there in that text box, that's where this princess is being held captive in-game, and that's where you get the password to be able to play as her. So there's your lore percent. 1, 2, 3. That guy that's trapped in the rocks there, we ignore him in every category except when we play as an elf, which is an impossible category. He takes 1 billion hits, gives us a gem. You'll see some gems in a little bit. If you're not familiar with Dungeon Explorer, that is how we do level ups. But I don't want to give you guys too many spoilers here because we are going to be flying through this game. This run in and of itself is only about 20 minutes. Yeah, okay, yes, Pingto. Okay, so not permanent. It's permanent until death, so semi-permanent. Is that better for you, Pingto? That better for you, sir? Pingto in here trolling me. I love it. I love it. We got the boys in here. Shout out to the BKKC. I also saw Pink and Tender in here. Shout outs to Pink and Tender there. So this is the first boss that we're going to come up to in the game. I'm going to take this a little bit slow. I don't want to take too much damage. The white magic for the princess will heal my HP, which is super nice. And the black magic gives me a temporary power boost to my weapons, which is also very, very nice. The typical category for this, you're playing as the fighter. The princess shares the same black magic spell as the fighter, where your power gets amped up. The fighter just gets like a little bit of a shield when he uses the white magic, so princess being able to heal is actually very, very helpful. This is our first boss, little centipede here. Doesn't take much, and we're going to actually take this green gem. That gem that you saw does change colors. Each of those colors represents a different stat in-game. So if I grab it immediately and it's yellow, that means that I would increase my speed. If I grab it when it's green, then I increase my attack power. The other 2 colors are purple and I believe it's blue. I never let it sit long enough to be blue. Purple increases my HP. I use that if if I'm playing as the elf, because the elf has very, very few hit points. And then blue would increase intelligence, but the princess has the highest intelligence in the game. Probably because ladies, I mean, let's just be honest, ladies are smarter than us men. It's a fact. It's a fact. I always tell my wife that she is definitely smarter than me. This next boss, if I didn't have a black magic skull, this next boss would be nigh impossible. He's infamous if you've played this game casually, where the the arena extends forever. It's an ever-looping arena, just vertical, and the boss will track you the entire fight. You won't get to see it, so I am going to spoil a little bit of information on this boss. But if I were to move up or down, and loop the stage over and over and over again, the boss just follows me, and his speed is faster than my speed. So the boss just hits me and hits me and hits me, and I take 1 billion damage, and I'm dead. I'm gonna go a little bit risky in that area. I wanted to try to get a pickup, but no dice here. Right now, I'm not getting good RNG. I'm not getting good pickups. Only 2 white magic pots and only 2 skulls, and I'm going to use 1 of each right here. This guy will die at about 9 or 10 hits, but as you can see, he is constantly doing damage to me. That's a nightmare fight. That is a nightmare fight. This area here, these enemies are bad when you're grinding out times for a run in this game, because those heads, if they hit you, there's a chance that they poison you. Poison, as your times get better and better and better, poison is an instant reset. Your stats decrease, your speed decreases, and you start draining HP with every step you take. So it is an instant reset. The music here, let's just take a minute and appreciate the really, really nice music from the TurboGrafx. I have been a TurboGrafx fan for much of my life. Never had one as a kid. I always wanted one. I had this VHS tape, this promo tape that came to my house, and I would pop that in, and I would pretend like I was playing TurboGrafx games just while I was watching this VHS tape. Fast forward several years later, I had a surprise party that my wife had arranged, and one of the surprises, among having a lot of friends that showed up, which was nice, was a TurboGrafx 16 system that she found on eBay. I did not mean to do the white potion there. I meant to do the black. That's fine. So that is the story of how I got my first TurboGrafx system, and it is one of my favorite stories. Go up this way. So right now I have no black magic skulls, no white magic pots. That is rough, to say the least. I want to try to speed through this next section as much as possible because it is a speed run, so if I'm not going fast, I am not doing my job. But I also want to try to take out some of these enemies. There's a chance that they drop my white and black magic for me. But I don't want to take out too many because if I get cornered by some of these guys, especially without a white or black magic, I'm just dead. I do not want to get cornered. Not like this. Okay, let's just be a little bit careful here. 2, and we're in. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna burn this white magic pot pretty quick, because right now my HP is a little lower than I would like. I will get another one of those, just as a in-game drop. So hopefully I get one just kind of organically, otherwise I might be in trouble. We're about halfway through this game, I'd say, in terms of boss count. Ooh, baby, I just got cornered. If I am sandwiched between 2 enemies, the damage I take is... Wow, that's really, really, really bad. The damage I take is doubled from what I understand. Each time that I take damage, it counts as double the damage, one from each enemy. So this boss should be fine as long as I don't take too many hits, but I am going to burn that black magic potion, the black magic skull, because I don't want to chance this fight. Alright, perfect. We're going to take speed here. I don't need it, but we're already, we're powering up really good on strength. I think I'm just about full power on speed, so we're okay. This boss is a bit of a troll if you don't know how it works, and I did not the first few times that I ran it. You'll see what I mean in just a second, but I'll try to explain as the fight is going on. In the meantime, we're going to take out these guys. These guys have a high probability of dropping black magic skulls, but it's not high enough, clearly, because I got nothing. So the rest of this game is going to be a little bit careful. I think we're past the point where record is on the table, which is fine, We'll, you know, it's, oh, jeez, come on, okay. So the way that this boss trolls, besides what you just saw there, is when it disappears and reappears, you just have to keep track of which one started in the upper left. I did not know that the first time that I played this game, and I just thought that it was random. So I was searching around for, you know, which one was correct, and if you kill 3 of those shadows, then they all disappear again and you have to start over. Once I learned that you just have to track the one that starts in the upper left, the boss is basically free unless he traps you like that. Let's see here. Again, these guys have a chance of dropping some of these precious magic components that I need, but I think that I'm going to be flying without them the rest of this run here. Let's see here. Get through there. Perfect. These next enemies in this screen also throw out poison at you, so I'm going to try to avoid running into them or being hit by their projectile, because we don't want to be poisoned at this point. Without white magic, I definitely do not want to take poison. These flies also have a chance to drop white magic, but that chance is apparently very, very small right now. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I really enjoy, you know, it's got that sort of gauntlet style, it's got that sort of, you know, old school, classic Zelda style, not nearly the same Zelda style as something like, say, Utopia, but it definitely captures that gauntlet feel, and it's very satisfying to play. It's a nice speed run. I really enjoy it. And casually too, it's really a treat. There's so many games on this console that are just overlooked. So that's why I'm here with you guys right now. I'm gonna try to take this guy out without using a skull, just to save some of my components, because I've got oh god, I've got a stage coming up soon where I could really use it. So if I can hold on to it for the next, like, through the next boss fight or 2, then we're going to. But I might have to burn my white... Yeah, I'm going to burn my white magic. That's fine. We're going to burn the white magic, we're going to take the green gem, and we're going to go. This particular level is not too bad. Pretty straightforward. Go diagonally down and left, go diagonally up and right, try to avoid being hit. As long as I've got somewhere over, say, 110 HP by the time I reach the boss is free. Weave my way through here. These guys do like to drop dark magic or black magic skulls, but I'm not even going to bother. If you park here, hold fire, and then hold the direction you wish to fire, this dragon cannot harm you. And he's dead. Another green gem, hold fire, and then hold the direction. And we've got, I think, 3 or 4 bosses until the end of this game here. A very quick one. This one's nice. Now there is another Dungeon Explorer on TurboGrafx. For the TurboGrafx CD, Dungeon Explorer 2. I will not be playing that one today. That one is a lot of fun. That one's very challenging. I would say that one is definitely harder than this one. I will be playing, though, after this. You guys aren't done with me after I finish this game, because I'll be playing Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorer. But I will be using the Dungeon Explorer 2 story, because the Crystal Beans story, let's just say it's really, really bad. It's basically easy mode Dungeon Explorer 2, and a lot, and just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Dumbed down, I'll say. This is one of those lovely guess the staircase puzzles that are just wonderful to have in games. If you don't know where you're going casually, then this stage is kind of rough, but once you've learned the routing for this, it's not too bad. And you can just kind of make it look easy. Took a second for me to remember when I was doing my practice runs just where I was supposed to be going. I am going to kill this one. This guy does quite a bit of damage. But for fans of A Link to the Past, and really who isn't a fan of Link to the Past, we're going to see a boss that I affectionately call Argus, because it's kind of similar. Got some eyeballs that circle around him, and we're going to take those out when take out the middle. I'm going to leave 2 of them, because then I can make this boss do exactly what I want it to do, and he never attacks. Never attacks. We also, this particular dungeon had the best music of the game, and I was just talking over it. Don't worry, guys. You will hear that track again in Crystal Beans, and I will not talk over it. I will let you guys enjoy probably the greatest Dungeon Explorer music track. Wow. All right. That guy just ignored my dagger. This section I am going to take a little bit slow. I want to try to farm some magic. It's not a very common drop here, but there are some enemies that drop something. Oh, I just got one. I got white magic. I got 2 white magic. And after I just said it was not a very common drop, those 2 white magic are going to be very helpful, because I've got this section right here is full of these guys do quite a bit of damage, and the section coming up after this has some flame enemies that track your movement, and if they touch you, they do like 160 HP worth of damage. So if they touch me, I'm dead. Dying now is, I mean, it's not a run killer, but it is definitely frustrating. Those little blue flame enemies that are just following me around are an absolute nightmare, and will kill me if I touch it, so I'm going to avoid touching it. This guy is the, not the only boss, but one of, I think, 2 bosses that when his projectiles hit you will have a chance to deal poison damage. So then, again, my stats are lowered, my HP drains, and my speed is lowered. So hopefully I can just knife the flames away as I did and not take poison damage. So, not too bad. Do not forget to grab the Aura Stone. Otherwise, you have to go through that entire dungeon again, and it's terrible. We are on the last couple of bosses for this game. So the king that lives in this castle sent us off on a mission, and lo and behold, this king, oh no, he's a traitor, he's not really the king. That's Natas. That is who we're going to have to fight in just a few minutes. Don't be scared of that skull, guys. Natas is a pushover. A pushover. This next section is not too bad. These enemies do deal quite a bit of damage, and they will occasionally drop some magic. I'm going to try to just avoid them and just weave my way through. Because their projectiles don't do much, but the body shots do a little bit more. It's really, like, the next boss is, I mean, I'll show you. I mean, you've seen cheese. Right now, the big game, what is it? Elden Ring right now. And everyone gets mad when you cheese a boss there. Well, I'm going to show you the ultimate cheese on a boss that, I mean, this just screams early RPG. Early action RPG cheese right here. Get past this. Here we go, guys. You ready for this? Ready for this? So this is Judas, the guy that was helping me early in the game, but if he walks up there, he does nothing. So now I am free to just attack. Wait for this gem to turn green. That should just about fill up my strength stat, so I should have very close to full speed, full strength, and this is the final dungeon. This is the final dungeon right here. I would love to see a black magic drop, but I don't know. We haven't had too many of those in this run, so we'll see. I do have one white magic drop, or I have one white magic potion, which is nice. That will come in handy because these enemies do a ton of damage, and there's a lot of them. Wow, they're just absolutely manhandling me. Oh, I have 2 white magic. That's even better. Even better. So I'll have 1 and 1 to spare. I'm going to take these layers out, try to avoid damage. So this section I'm going to take a little slower than I typically do, just to ensure that I'm not taking unnecessary damage. We'll take these old men out. Yeah. See you later, guys. See you later. You're in my way. You're in my way. I have a date with destiny right now, and you're kind of harshing my mellow here. This, thankfully, is not like a guess the staircase puzzle. This is just go to the staircase that is in the room. And I'm in the last... Ooh, I did pick up a black magic. Oh, baby. All right, the last boss is going to completely melt. Completely melt. So we're going to take out some of these layers, and now I'm going to pop the black magic. Get rid of those guys, and here's Natas, the guy that I'm supposed to be super duper scared of. I'm gonna pop my white magic to fill my health, and we're about to end this guy's day. That is time! So that's Dungeon Explorer 1 in about 21 minutes. We are gonna have a little break while I get myself set up for the next game, and we're gonna go right into Crystal Beams from Dungeon Explorer. So don't go away, guys. I'll be right back for you.